This bathroom is about to be replaced. It's about 10 years ago since this bathroom was actually done, and it's looking rather dated now. So we're going to completely redo it. We're going to rip all the tiles off, all the wallpaper off. We're going to rip the coving down. We're going to put a false ceiling in, tile all the walls, put the new bathroom suite back in, and then we're going to clad the ceiling as well. So there's a tremendous amount of work to be done in this one room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a playlist, and I'll put that on YouTube. This will be the first video in the playlist, and then you can watch this and you can watch every other video that will show you from start to finish how to refurbish your bathroom. And by refurbish I mean you're going to completely gut it and redo it right from the beginning. So there's going to be a few basic videos, and some of them you may already know, so if you come to a video that you've already seen, just skip it and watch the next video. Because some of them will be very basic videos, like how to remove a toilet, how to remove a basin, how to fit a basin, how to fit a toilet. So some of the videos will be a bit basic, but some people will not know, so obviously we've got to cover everything. So over the next few days this bathroom's going to be having quite a large transformation. One thing we won't be doing is doing any electrics in here. All we're going to be doing is a straight light for light replacement with the electrics. The spotlights are already installed in the ceiling, but I've actually removed those, then they don't get covered in dust when I'm removing the coving. So if we take a look up at the ceiling, you can see that I've actually removed all the downlighters, and you'll also notice that I've put a strip light up in the centre of the room. That's so that we can actually see what we're doing, and of course that will be removed as soon as I put the false ceiling in. So if we take a quick look at the room as it is now, we've got an Artex ceiling that did have some downlighters in, but they've been removed whilst we do this job. And over in the left hand corner there, you'll see that there's an access hatch to access the actual fan, but that's not actually needed because you can access the fan from above in the loft. So that'll be being clad over. The walls are tiled in the shower area, and they will all be being redone. The bath's going to be ripped out, and we're having a new bath in there. And then as we pan round, you can see that there's a shaver light already installed, and we'll be replacing that with a new one, but it'll just be a light for light replacement. So we're going to be removing all the wallpaper, all the coving. So we're going to remove all the tiles, we're going to retile the walls, and then we're going to replace the basin and the toilets with some new ones that are actually built into vanity units. And if you look at the floor is actually lino, and that's going to be a tiled floor. If you look at the back of the door here, we've just got a standard radiator, and that is going to be replaced with a towel radiator. So if we now look in this corner, you can see we've got skirting board, and then a few tiles, wallpaper and coving, and then the actual door and door frame. And if you take a look out on the landing, you can see that I've got 500 kilos of tiles that are waiting to be fixed. So whenever you do a job like this, it's highly important that you plan everything out before you start. So you need to measure up, order your tiles, and make sure everything's ready, otherwise it'll drag on forever. I am hoping to get this job done in a few days once I start it properly. And also if you look down there, we've got a carpet. And whenever you get a carpet like that, it's a good idea to put a dust sheet down. So I've actually bought this one, which is a laminated cotton dust sheet with a polythene laminate on the back. So when I put this down, it's going to make sure that the carpet doesn't get dirty. So I'm now going to run this all the way along the landing. So when we start working here, we will try and contain as much dirt as possible in the actual room itself, but it's not always possible to do that. So that's why you should always put a good quality dust sheet down outside the room. That will protect the carpet, and it's a lot easier cleaning stuff off the dust sheet than what it is cleaning stuff off the actual carpet.